Greetings, tankers! My name is Adam Snellgrove and welcome to Best Replays, the only World of Tanks show in which you can earn wondrous prizes such as gold, styles, or a forced nickname change. To find out why, let's get straight into it. Kicking things off with a strong entry from Big Autismus 69. Yes, that nickname did indeed slip through our automated filter, but not through our diligent Best Replays volunteers. And thus our hero will be receiving a very special prize at the end of this replay. Wink wink. While in the meantime, we watch this Carnarvon AX premium tank here on Mountain Pass. Ooh, see that? The shell just vanished. Almost like... Ha! There was a cheeky enemy inside that bush. Damage is all well and good, but definitely not game-winning as the green team is 3000 HP down already. And as a bottom-tier tank, the AX can't just go challenging a hull-down Kranvagen straight on. But our hero is running out of options fast, as the purple team is already making their way across. So if this scuffle on J-line is not resolved quickly, our hero will be desperately outnumbered. Whoa, that's a triple kill! Talk about cleaning the flank in one fell swoop! And a frontal fire on a 140. Burn, baby, burn! So where's the rest of the enemy team? Bring them on! Whoa, okay, there's our answer. Alright, maybe there was a hint of overconfidence in that last statement. Or maybe this HE firing grill was just a paid actor, and this was all scripted all along. Spoilers, no it was not. So now all that remains is to deal with this Lerva and the enemy arty. By running away? Is this really the optimal play? I guess the brief capture attempt provided enough distraction to lure the M5355 back to base. And here's the Lerva, stuck in a terrible spot with no way out. What? Oh, phew, thanks, Artie. Well, that final shot came in clutch. I'm sure our hero is glad they're not called I Hate Artie after this one. Instead, renamed User 69 ends up winning this game as a bottom tier, scoring 7,244 damage, 7 kills, and 2,265 base experience. A well-played carry worth 2,000 gold, a best replay style, and 1 free name change. Do let us know in the comments what nickname you decided on. GG! Up next, we're upping the ante with an Object 260 and Eye Safe on Westfield. This time as a top dog going straight into the thick of the fight. Although it's still useful to check your back here and there. And while the enemy is executing a coordinated 3-man push, Eye Safe's backup consists of one single AMX CDC. Yeah. Nevertheless, it's the purple team who ends up on the receiving end here. With our hero already racking up 3,200 damage with barely a scratch on them. Make that 5k! You'd think that all this damage I saved dealt in the past 5 minutes would have already tipped the scales in the favor of the green team. But you'd be wrong, as every green tank hopelessly dies, forcing our hero on the run. Well, this is as far as one can retreat. It's now do or die. Alright, that's something. And a timely reaction to prevent this Borat from YOLOing straight into the friendly Artie. Ooh, a hull down fight against a Super Conqueror with the enemy Artie zeroed in on us. Ouch! Ooh, that was the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals. Damn you, RNGezus! However, the 703-2 that literally camped in the back this whole game comes in clutch with 2 kills. Remember that one next time you see a corner camper in your game. Oh. Well, that now makes it a 1 versus 1 against the enemy Artie with just 2 shells remaining. Oh, here we go. Wow, that shell was the perfect setup for the Fadins. And the final one does the job. GG. What a brutal carry by iSafe. Now that's how a top-tier game should be played. Leading by example on the front lines, dealing a massive 11,445 damage, securing 7 kills and 1,728 base experience, along with an elusive Fadins medal. So what else is there to do than add to that an even more elusive best replay style and 2,500 gold. Well done! And for our best replay, we are going to drop down a couple of tiers with this oversized Christmas decoration. While winter holidays are still 3 months away, I already heard a shopping mall play All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey, so that's our excuse. Anyway, our hero is Jack Tar, and the unwilling volunteer on the receiving end of the 76mm gun is this KV-1S. Game over before it even began. Ouch! Huh, the hill really doesn't look like the place to be right now. So it's time to hit those 88 miles per hour. Great Scott! Arriving just in time to destroy this T-52. I already love this timeline. Especially with all these trees and bushes that allow our hero to remain undetected. Patience, patience. Now! I would be so tempted to rush down the 2 line, but Jack Tar knows that with 6 enemy tanks still left unspotted, there's a high risk of getting nuked the moment the 6th sense goes off. Speaking of a nuke, here comes a KV-2. Oh, it is the purple team who's going to be advancing by the looks of this. Yeah, this would be a great moment to back the heck out of here! I think that there's a bit of a problem emerging here. Passive spotting is only good as long as there's someone to spot for. So the only remaining option is charge! I can't believe that worked! Wow! Hey, who put that there? Never even saw it coming. Jack Tar has been clinical so far with their plays, evening out the scoreline against all odds. Oh, the challenger just decides to leave? Well, that means Jack Tar can now run rampant wherever they want. Case in point here, this T-25AT without any backup ends up as free damage. Oh look, an RT. Just one more kill on Jack Tar's tally. One? I meant 2. That is now 10 kills for our underdog hero with 1 more enemy remaining. But with just 1 minute left on the clock, the fate of this game now depends on a straight-up brawl with this challenger. Uh-oh! Oh, that was clutch! Escaping the deadly melee to circle the enemy, and with only 12 seconds left. GG! What a tense ending, but above all, what an expertly played game! Just take a look at these medals Jack Tar obtained. Orleans, Pastucci's, Pools, 3,360 damage, 11 kills, and 2,166 experience. This game just had it all, and thus we can't help but to pronounce it our best replay of the week, which naturally comes with 3,000 gold and our style. Congratulations, Jack Tar! And with that, we come to a conclusion of yet another episode of Best Replays. What I would like to hear from you tankers is, what did you find more impressive? Was it 11k damage or 11 kills? It was a hard choice, but I thought the 59-16 just edges ahead to take the title this week. However, next week, well, it might just be you. So don't forget to submit your replays to us as you usually do. And of course, at the very end, I'm Adam Snowgrove, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheerio!